Many countries around the world are also facing a significant challenge with the increasing population of wild boars. Italy is one such country where the wild boar population has surged in recent years. So, how do Italian farmers and hunters cope with millions of these wild animals? Let's explore in this video. If you find this information interesting, please leave a comment with the number 1 below. Wild boar populations in Italy, Canada, and the United States are increasing, posing challenges in managing wildlife populations. In Italy, the wild boar population has nearly doubled over the past decade, reaching 1 million in 2022 from 500,000 in 2010. Similar trends have been observed in Canada and the United States. The sudden increase in the wild boar population in Italy is attributed to the development of abandoned agricultural land, providing additional food sources and shelter for wild pigs. However, this population growth also brings negative consequences, as wild boars pose threats to agriculture, livestock, and traffic. They cause extensive damage to crops by consuming grass, grains, and other crops, leading to significant agricultural losses. Moreover, wild boars can attack livestock, especially piglets, and cause traffic accidents while crossing roads. According to the Italian farmers' organization called Red Wild Boars, wild boars cause €100 million in damage each year to the agricultural sector in Italy. These damages include losses from crop destruction, attacks on livestock, and traffic accidents. To address these challenges, Italian farmers and hunters have implemented various measures. Wild boar hunting is a crucial strategy for controlling their population. It is conducted throughout the year, adhering to government regulations. In Italy, there are 2 main types of hunting: seasonal hunting, usually occurring from September to December, when wild boars are most active, in planned hunting according to government schedules, targeting areas where wild boars cause the most damage. before engaging in hunting. Italian farmers often take initial measures, such as planting unattractive crops, using sturdy fences, and selecting fruit and vegetable varieties that are not preferred by wild boars. In addition to hunting, in Italy, traps are also used to capture wild boars. The trapping process usually takes place during the day when wild boars are less active. Traps are strategically placed in areas frequented by wild boars, such as forests, grasslands, and agricultural fields. The trap teams regularly inspect and, when capturing wild boars, harvest and relocate them. These traps are deployed in both rural and urban areas to protect fields and property from the damage caused by wild boars. Despite their effectiveness, trapping wild boars also faces challenges, such as inadvertently capturing other wild species. Italian farmers are exploring various measures to deal with wild boars, including reducing their food sources. Planting unappealing crops, such as thorny or unattractive plants, can significantly decrease the interest of wild boars in these areas. Regular garbage collection, especially in rural and suburban areas, is also an effective way to reduce the food supply for these animals. While efforts to manage the wild boar population continue, farmers and hunters in Italy are committed to seeking innovative and effective solutions. The battle against wild boars requires collaboration, dedication, and ongoing research to achieve sustainable results. The battle against invasive species is not unique to Italy. In the United States, especially in Texas, farmers have implemented various measures to confront the significant increase in the wild boar population. A notable strategy is organizing wild boar hunting competitions, such as the Kill Them All 2023 event held in Texas. This competition attracts the attention and participation of many hunting teams from across the United States and takes place over 2 days. requiring participants to hunt wild boars in designated areas. The contest includes individual and team categories, offering attractive cash prizes for those who hunt the most wild boars. Although the competition is controversial, with divergent ethical opinions, it serves as a way to control the invasive species while providing entertainment opportunities for the hunting community. In Oklahoma, the Godzilla Wild Boar Hunting Contest, organized by the Oklahoma Hunting and Fishing Association, is another example. This event spans 2 days, with participating teams competing in wild boar hunting in designated areas. The team that hunts the largest wild boar will receive a substantial cash prize, up to $1 million. These competitions have common rules, requiring participating teams to have at least 2 members, possess a valid hunting license, and adhere to Oklahoma hunting regulations. If you have ever participated in a similar contest, please leave a comment number 2 below to let us know. In addition to hunting contests, farmers in Texas have also implemented physical measures to protect their fields from the invasion of wild boars. Building fences around agricultural and residential areas is a common strategy to prevent wild boars from causing damage. However, it's important to note that constructing fences requires significant financial resources, and not all farmers have the financial means to do so. Building fences requires a certain level of technical expertise and a reasonable plan to withstand the powerful attacks of wild boars. Another important strategy that Texas farmers have implemented is the use of hunting dogs to chase away wild boars. This trial method has been effectively used to reduce the population of these harmful creatures in the fields. Hunting dogs, especially large and powerful breeds, are trained to effectively hunt wild boars. They have the ability to track and chase wild boars efficiently, applying pressure and spreading panic within the boar population. Although this is a natural and traditional method, the use of hunting dogs requires careful management to ensure they are trained properly and do not pose a threat to humans or domestic animals. Utilizing hunting dogs presents many challenges in terms of maintenance and management, but it remains an effective method, demonstrating diversity in the application of strategies. In summary, the measures to deal with wild boars in Texas not only focus on population control, but also capitalize on the market opportunities for wild boar meat. Developing the wild boar meat market provides opportunities for Texas farmers not only to protect their fields, but also to generate income from selling wild boar meat. In general, the battle against wild boars demands innovation and diversity in applying various strategies. Farmers in Texas have demonstrated patience and perseverance in their efforts to confront this situation and protect their fields as well as the surrounding environment. This struggle is not only about securing livelihoods, but also about preserving the safety and sustainability of the environment and the surrounding community. while traditional measures such as hunting and trapping play a crucial role. Seeking innovative and effective solutions is important to prevent the wild boar population from becoming too large and causing negative impacts on the environment. The fight against wild boars requires unity and commitment from all involved parties. Organizing hunting dogs is an example of innovation and diversity in applying various strategies to control the wild boar population. The use of hunting dogs for wild boar hunting is not only a natural method, but also yields significant results. However, careful management is necessary to ensure that these dogs are trained properly and do not pose a threat to humans or other pets. In summary, the battle against wild boars in Texas is a challenging journey that requires creativity and diversity in applying various strategies. Texas farmers are not only protecting their livelihoods, but also serving as guardians of the environment and sustainability of the entire state. We can learn from their perseverance and ability to find solutions in challenging circumstances. If you know of any other measures to deal with wild boars, please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you ever wonder where the world's most abundant crabs are, look to the Barents Sea for its rich diversity of marine species during winter. King crabs migrate to shallow waters to reproduce, opening up favorable opportunities for fishermen. Marine life in Alaska. Where Alaskan king crabs occur is incredibly challenging. Before the king crab harvest, fishing boats and their crews often have to go out to sea every 3 to 4 weeks. They face harsh weather conditions and the mysteries of the ocean's depths, making for a challenging adventure. Every year, Alaska fishing fleets participate in the king crab harvest, an important and exciting event. However, the high value of this delicacy sometimes requires fishermen to sacrifice their lives. Every year, fishermen in Alaska face big waves and strong winds, overcoming fierce challenges to exploit a precious seafood source, king crab. The annual king crab harvest in Alaska amounts to 190 million crabs, equivalent to the weight of about 380 adult blue whales. This is not only a significant achievement in the seafood industry, but also a symbol of strength and sustainable harvesting. Players who are experts at catching king crabs use subtle tactics. They fish and use bait placed in steel cages to attract king crabs. Bait is usually made from squid, salmon, shrimp, scallops, and fresh fish meat. Alaskan king crabs, which love to eat fresh food, make attractive targets with these attractive baits. These Alaskan king crabs prove mesmerizing with their allure and enticing aroma of fresh bait. You feel attracted by the beauty and sophistication of the way they are captured. Leave a yes. On the contrary, if they do not impress, you leave a no. Please share your thoughts. Fishermen are artisans who use specialized equipment to maximize harvests. They deploy dozens of different types of bait into the ocean, using professional techniques to attract the attention of king crabs. The ocean hunting scene becomes dramatic and complex, creating an experience full of challenge and excitement. Crab pots, also known as crab traps, are giant wire mesh cage structures used to catch king crabs. They are baited and placed on the ocean floor to attract crabs. These traps typically weigh between 600 and 800 pounds, depending on the size and weight of each king crab fishing vessel. The vessels can be up to 100 feet and carry 200 to 300 traps. Imagine with such a huge number of traps, how many tons of crabs they can catch. This is a huge challenge, and a race fishermen face every day, creating a fascinating picture of ocean life and man's magnificent hunt. Another method of harvesting king crabs is to use crab pots or ring nets. Ring nets, as the name suggests, are circular structures with bait placed in the middle. It takes fishermen 10 to 30 minutes to set each trap, but their courage brings in significant income. Millions of tons of Alaskan king crab are harvested from this method. Let's visit one of the largest seafood processing factories in this place, where after the crabs are skillfully caught by fishermen, they are carefully transported to the processing place. Here, the factory goes through a sorting and cleaning process to ensure the highest quality through every step of the selection, processing, and production process. This creates a vivid image of the seafood processing industry and the dedicated work process of those working in this industry. Attractive dishes, such as canned crab and crab sauce, are prepared through every step in this process, all done through an automatic system to ensure maximum safety and hygiene for each step in the production process. When enjoying this crab dish, consumers not only stimulate their taste buds, but also enjoy nutritional benefits. Crab is not only a source of high-quality protein, but also a treasure trove of essential amino acids that support muscle growth and maintenance. It also provides minerals such as iron, calcium, and zinc, which are important for bone health and the ability to boost the immune system. Another unique feature of Alaskan king crab is its high content of omega-3 fatty acids, which are beneficial for heart and brain health. These fats not only help control cholesterol levels, but also provide many health benefits. Important health for the cardiovascular system. Enjoying this dish is not only a taste experience, but also an opportunity to enjoy the diverse nutritional benefits that king crab brings. In 2022, the Alaska king crab harvest reached an impressive figure of $44.5 million, with a total value of up to 43 million pounds. Not only does this act play an important role as a supplier of valuable seafood, but it also makes an indispensable contribution to the unique economies and cultures of these coastal communities. Alaskan king crab is not only an attractive food source, but also a symbol of prosperity and biodiversity in the northern country. To ensure freshness and prevent deterioration during transport, fishermen have perfected the art of creating controlled environments in tanks that are constantly monitored. The water in the tanks is closely monitored to ensure optimal temperatures are maintained, keeping the crabs in good condition and their natural habitat recreated. Using ice is an effective method to maintain the desired temperature and keep the crabs fresh when brought to shore. This not only slows down the crab's metabolism, but also protects their quality throughout the processing process. With income ranging from 3 to 7 USD per pound for small vessels and up to 15 to 20 USD per pound for large vessels, Alaskan king crab fishermen not only achieve impressive numbers, but also is a testament to their extraordinary skills and efforts. They are warriors of the sea, fighting amid huge waves to harvest thousands of king crabs. How do you feel when you see them setting sail? Full of determination and courage. Please share your thoughts in the comments section, and see you again in the next programs. The battle between American farmers and the invasive red crabs is not a picture, but a living reality. Millions of red crabs create a living picture, burying every corner around the house. Are you curious about the origin of this red crab? Let's explore this detail now. Red crabs are an invasive species native to South America and were introduced to Australia in the 1980s. They commonly live in small, moist forests as well as coastal areas and wetlands. Area red crabs include species such as marine red crabs, freshwater red crabs, and mangrove red crabs. This is an animal with a protective shell, with 10 of which 2 are used for hunting and self-defense with sharp eyes facing forward. They assist red crabs in detecting and interacting with the surrounding environment flexibly. Red crabs reproduce by laying eggs in water. Each time they lay eggs, they can give birth to thousands of babies. These female red crabs care for and protect the eggs from predators. After a period of time, the eggs hatch into small larvae, marking a step forward in their development. The government estimates the number of invasive red crabs has reached about 20 million. And they are widely distributed in many parts of Australia. This situation poses many challenges in managing and controlling their spread, requiring the implementation of effective measures to solve the problem and protect native flora and fauna. The red crab, with its strong invasiveness, creates great concern in the community. For Australian farmers, they cause heavy damage to agriculture by destroying crops, damaging dams and canals, affecting farmers' profits and daily lives. Environment red crabs not only limit their presence to agricultural areas, but also invade urban areas and even target sanitation facilities. Their ability to move flexibly poses new challenges for both farmers and municipalities. To minimize the impact of red crabs against risks from urban traffic measures, such as installing warning signs and organizing educational programs, is not only to support drivers, but also a joint effort of the community. Fields to minimize risks from the sudden appearance of red crabs. Farmers came up with a creative solution by building a bridge that is convenient for red crabs to move around. The bridge not only helps them easily cross the road, but also ensures safety for pedestrians. This action is not only an expression of the spirit of conservation, but also shows harmony between humans and wildlife, creating a balanced and harmonious living environment. What do you think about this approach? If you agree, leave the number 1, and if you disagree, leave the number 0 in the comment section below. New statistics updated to early 2022 show that Australia owns about 20,000 beef farms, along with about 1,000 mixed farms producing both beef and sheep. Popular cattle breeds such as the Brahman, Hereford, Angus, and Murray Grey predominate, especially in Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, and Western Australia. In this context, the important role of farmers stands out as they care for and nurture livestock. Providing special care for calves helps them grow strong and adapt well to the farming environment. In recent years, the number of calves born in Australia has ranged from 9.5 to 9.8 million each year, with 45% born in Queensland. The critical period when the calf stays with its mother for about 3 months before separating helps build family relationships and learn important skills from her. However, not all calves have the opportunity to receive enough milk from their mothers, and in cases where mothers do not have enough milk, they can be separated earlier to ensure their health and development. Emeraldo Mora's production system is an excellent example of combining innovation and tradition to improve beef quality. This approach not only promotes healthy growth of livestock, but also contributes to the premium quality of meat products. The farm's top priority is the overall health of the herd, ensuring excellent hygiene and nutritional conditions to ensure comprehensive development. Develop production systems based on proper management of animals, ensuring they are not subjected to stressful conditions and are fully adapted to a green diet. They carefully select the herd's diet, mainly hay, which becomes the main food source. Workers dedicatedly care for each calf, ensuring that the diet remains complete and balanced after the herd's long journeys. The length of time a herd of cattle grazes in one field before moving to another depends on many factors, such as the number of cattle in the herd, the size of the field, and the resilience of the grass. Adult cattle are released daily into larger fields to graze and move, creating a natural environment where they can mature and thrive. To manage the movement of livestock, especially a herd of several hundred animals, is not a simple task for farmers. In this case, livestock dogs are frequently used to assist farmers in moving a herd of livestock efficiently. However, faced with the potentially difficult task of moving livestock from one pasture to another, modern helicopters are specially adapted for agricultural purposes, helping to prevent livestock from escaping. Helicopter. This provides great convenience and efficiency, allowing farmers to transport livestock over large distances in short periods of time. On Australian farms, there are up to 273,000 working dogs, especially on cattle farms. The interesting thing is that these dogs not only live, but are also trained to become effective employees. They are trained to perform skills and obey their masters, helping farmers manage everything from grazing to herd management. Farmers not only pay attention to choosing and training dogs, but also buy them from places that have pre-trained them. This becomes an effective and practical solution, helping them save time and effort. That relieves great pressure on farmers who need to move hundreds of cattle from one area to another. Each year, around 8.3 million head of livestock are sacrificed to provide meat in Australia, with annual domestic beef production ranging from 2.3 to 2.7 million tons. What is attractive is that up to 70% of this beef is exported abroad, especially because the quality of Australian beef is highly appreciated. This is not only an important source of income for Australia, but also highly appreciated by consumers around the world. In Australia, beef quality is highly appreciated by consumers around the world, especially since the majority of cattle are raised free range. This not only provides an important source of income for Australia, but also creates a solid reputation for the quality of exported beef.